Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is Occupy Your Body. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a few years ago, and the world has completely changed since then, so if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give the most recent information. At the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Occupy your body. These are intense times. I feel like a broken record, but it's like this transition is throwing everything at us to break down any last bit of resistance we may have, opening up to our new evolutionary level. Everything you have felt was solid and real has been disintegrating. Any way that you've defined yourself externally has been challenged. This isn't new for most folks. It's been going on for a few years. One of the things that shifted radically for me was my approach to meditation and energy work. My original training was as a meditation and aura healing teacher, and also a clairvoyant reader. I spent nearly 20 years doing exactly the same kind of energy work on a daily basis. In 2006, I went to a seminar and my entire reality changed. Everything that I was an expert on went out the window. The foundation of my practice had been grounding to the center of the earth. I clung to that technique for as long as I could, until one day I was teaching it to my students and the center of the earth wasn't there. This was an advanced class, and we were grounding the building and the surrounding property as well. But instead of energy going to the core of the planet, it went right through as if we were just standing on a spaceship. When I adjusted my technique after a period of being extremely freaked out, I found myself grounding into my own center. The other day, what with hurricanes and people dying and whatever, I decided to try the old way of grounding, and I was pleasantly astounded. It wasn't the same old redwood density, increase of gravity sensation that had been so comforting in the past. This time it was alive and dynamic, like grounding into Grand Central Station. Grounding into my own center is the same way. It is light, bright, and quick. It's like the difference between old computers and new technology. As consciousness, this is very exciting. As body, not so much. Bodies like things to be familiar. Bodies are used to gravity. Bodies and their accompanying personalities like to grow slowly. At least they think they do. They're very attached to survival comforts. Their identity is tied into material things because bodies are made up of matter as well. However, when I let myself relax into this new grounding and into my new internal energy centers, it felt wonderful. All the stressful things going on just evaporated. I really wanted to stay in this new space, but my mind took me back to all the important issues that I'm dealing with, things that seem life and death to it. We are all dealing with so many life and death issues going on in the world today. That's how body personalities experience things. It's new and unfamiliar. It's death to the old ways of being. Bodies take death very seriously as they're not going to make it out of this lifetime alive. However, you as consciousness are already new energy. I could accurately say that you are always new energy. If you relax into your body, it will find your presence very reassuring. When you occupy your body, it will feel safe, no matter what's going on externally. As you relax into your body, the denser energy will fall away. Things that aren't aligned with the new you will fall away as well. It won't be the end of the world when they do. It'll just be the beginning of bigger and better stuff. But one of the things I'm reflecting on is that this is going on all the time, and I hadn't really thought of it this way because I frame things in the terms of expanding as consciousness. But actually, humanity goes through things every generation that is stretching and expanding and having to let go of old ideas and concepts and accept the new. People really didn't want to let go of their gas lamps to accept electricity. People weren't certain that these loud, noisy motors were better than riding in horse-drawn carriages. It just seems that it's all changing faster now and is requiring us to upgrade more rapidly. And regardless of what is going on in your life, occupying your body is the most reassuring thing that you can do for your body. A lot of times we get freaked out and we just want to numb it or escape it, and then our body feels abandoned, which really doesn't make it feel better. So if you can occupy your body, it also means that you can respond to the reality that is coming at you more capably and navigate more in the direction where you want to go. So if you've had an experience like this, please leave me a comment below. I love to read your comments. And if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on your social media. And click the like button and follow or subscribe. And that way you're telling the algorithm to distribute this far and wide and get this out to someone who really needs to see this information. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click below on the skybox technique and it'll give you a drone's eye perspective of your life with greater insight on how to navigate his consciousness. And if you want some manifestation techniques, click on the link below to Manifesting Money and Miracles. It's my self-study course where you learn basic energy techniques on how to completely transform your external circumstances. Also below, there's a link to my private sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and what's going on in your life today. And I can answer any questions that you might have, whether it's about relationships, about money, about what's coming up in your future. And I can also talk to your deceased loved ones, and it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn how to do this for yourself, that is, navigate your life as consciousness with the help of my consciousness techniques. Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special, where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. And you can sign up at my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.